what you need to know to get your home sold the fastest and for the most money. All right, so number one here, you're gonna wanna get a real estate professional in to give you some pointers because every situation can be different. And obviously, I know that sounds a little biased, but we do this on a daily basis. We see hundreds to thousands of homes every single year. One thing to note is we can and we will sometimes consult an interior designer if we really want to get some expert advice beyond our advice. And sometimes this can be beneficial, again, depending on the situation. So right off the bat, you always want to spruce up your landscaping right before. That's a very important thing because think about it. It's the first thing you see when you're driving by the home or you're first walking up to the home. It's the first impression of the home. So we like to put fresh mulch down, touch up any areas exterior paint wise that need to be touched up. Make sure that your weeds are taken care of, your actual driveway, if need be, the concrete itself. So again, landscaping is huge, being our first impression. Now moving into the home, a very important thing to do is to touch up and repaint any rooms if need be. Also stretching any carpet if you have some carpet that's becoming a little crumpled, as well as if you need to restain or resand your floors, that can go a long way. Another huge thing that we recommend, and I always tell my clients, is to neutralize the home. And what we mean by that is to declutter it of any personal belongings and sort of make the home show in the best light to appeal to the masses, right? It might feel a little less homey to you, where you're gonna remove some specific items that mean a lot to you or that are special to you that might not be special to a buyer, maybe like a bunch of flowers or things that are very personal. So we like to neutralize any personal photos, like to remove them. You can leave photos on the wall, but they should be things that are kind of just generic or things that can be a broader likened item. That helps and that goes a long way. Of course, the decluttering just to help the spaces look larger, cleaner. That goes a long way when buyers are walking through your home and deciding if they want to make an offer and if they can see themselves living in your home, which is what you want. And lastly, to wrap it up, right before you take pictures, which should be right before you go live, you're going to want to make sure the smell is good in the home, not too strong of an odor, but of course have a nice pleasant smell, as well as you're going to want to make sure you do a nice deep clean. And I mean a real deep clean as far as getting the dust on the windowsills, getting the walls wiped down. Sometimes your door jambs or your molding needs to be wiped. Like you can just get a magic eraser marker and wipe it and clean it down. And then of course vacuum, mop, and that'll really help. So when they come in, the house will be super clean, show really well. That's going to help sell the fastest. And we always know the faster a home sells, the more money you get. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.